Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another NASCAR Thunder 2003 career mode episode. We're going on to Michigan and Bristol in this episode. Next episode, Darlington and Richmond. Richmond's really good for us. Michigan, I feel like we did okay here, but then we like fell off later or something like that. Bristol's tough if I don't wreck, we're fast, but it's hard not to wreck there. But we'll see how we could do. We got a good amount of money, 1.25 million. Have to qualify in the top 25, have to finish top 30 and beat Bobby Hamilton for our sponsor goal. We get like $400,000 or something like that. Crazy. But got 10 more races on our tire wear, number 3 here. We have the good enough car for this race, 71 power, pretty good durability, good tire wear and tire grip as well, so should be pretty decent for us, and hopefully we can do decent here. We had a pretty good episode in the last one with Indy and Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen was kind of all over the place, but we still finished all right, and we got paid, I think, both races, which was really nice. But if we don't get paid, we lose like over 100,000, so that's a little rough if we don't get our sponsor goal. So that's why we need to beat Bobby Hamilton and finish in the top 30. We could qualify top 25 just about everywhere at this point. All right, I ran like a 38.8 in practice, and pole time's a 38.2 by Mark Martin, so he ran a heater of a time. I think this is one of the tracks that we struggle a little bit more at for qualifying, so I feel like I do remember not that long ago we ran here, I think, and we didn't do great in the race. I remember being really sideways like this and stuff, and I think I changed the gear ratio now from what I had previously. I'm gonna have to change it before the race because I think I'll blow up in the race having the draft over 200, honestly. But trying to set up a little bit for lap 2, get a lot of speed here off turn 4 if we can. And I really need to try to hook the inside, not push out too much on the straights. That's 21st, at least we already got that goal for a top 25. But I still want to go a little faster if we can. And getting down the apron's not going to be helpful though. It wasn't a terrible corner, but it wasn't a great corner. It definitely could have been much better. But 3 and 4 is always the harder corner for me here. I don't know what it is, but this corner is always much tougher on entry and just trying to stay low and not be super sideways. Staying low pretty well now. I just got super sideways on entry. I can't do that too much through the race or it's gonna just kill our rear tires. I feel like that kind of happened in the last race here, but hey, we got 38.8. I'll take that. Where does that put us? 14th. Not that bad.
Welcome, everyone, to Michigan International Speedway for MRN's coverage of the Pepsi 400. Michigan always produces some great racing. What do you think, Barney?
Well, look for speeds approaching 200 miles an hour and cars running 3 and 4 wide. That's a recipe for some exciting stuff.
The 199 car comes into this race hoping to turn his success around at a speedway track.
And a good finish would go a long way in boosting that team's morale. I guarantee it would make a whole lot easier to come to these racetracks.
The 142 car is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And, of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Bill Elliott owned and drove for his own race team for 6 years before joining Ray Evernham in 2001.
You know, driving for your own race team is a tough deal. I think Bill was happy to get back to worrying about one thing, being fast out there on the racetrack.
Alright, looks like Gordon's out front with Mark Martin, and he's second in points to Dale Jr., which he's just a little bit in front of us, honestly, so it's not crazy. But Jr. has like a 70-something point lead, I think, over Gordon, or like 120, something like that. It's nothing crazy. Gordon gained a lot of points on him in the last episode. We had to try and get down, get behind these guys for the draft and stuff. We lost so many spots there on the start. I think it's once we get up in like 3rd gear, we're just like a lot slower on acceleration. Got to try to have that top speed because we're not going to have many restarts besides the first one, hopefully. And I'm already losing it, so maybe we will have restarts if I'm losing it that bad already. Trying to get it to turn in the entry of the corner, that was really terrible. Bobby Hamilton's right behind us. Not a good sign. I'm hoping that he will fall off with us and he'll finish outside the top 30. so I don't have to worry about them too much. I just gotta finish in the top 30 to start with. Like, that's my biggest thing, which I feel like earlier in the year here we didn't run super. Oh, Newman is all over the place. That's gonna slow them up. Thank you. I almost killed Bobby Hamilton and our own car there because Newman started getting all out of whack on the exit of the corner, and it wasn't even because of us. Usually, if I like tap somebody's front end, that'll happen, but it didn't quite happen there. Our car is still clean, which is good. That's the main thing. We already lost the draft ahead of us, which is a little unfortunate because of Newman and stuff up there, but we're gonna try to hold these guys off if we can. Try and go super deep into the corner. Try and hold it down here. Hold it right above Terry Labonte, but don't get clipped by him. So I'm trying to stay off of them and keep the car clean and also not get ourselves spun. But it's very easy to spin out if you get hit, especially with how fast we're going. You can see how out of control I am by myself. Trying to get down in the draft and moved Johnny Benson out the way and made him go way far back. That slowed up a lot of people, which is perfect. That's what we have to do. We have to do that a ton of times, but I don't think we're going to really be able to hold off a lot of people. Because I just think that my tires are just not going to hold up with how much I'm sliding. And we're just going to really fall off pace, I think, which is going to be unfortunate. We pulled away from John Andretti there. That was actually a good corner. But I need to like consistently do that, like every corner and stuff. I am pushing. That was terrible. Terry Labonte crossed us back over. Like, I let off so early into that corner. I don't know if it was because of the draft and it like just made my car super tight or what it was, but I let it off so early into that corner trying to turn. And I'm like slowly trying to turn. I'm not trying to like completely turn as hard and left as possible, because that will really get me loose. I'm trying to just barely do it so we can try and keep speed, get the car turning. Front tire's already worn out. That's not good. We got like 5-6 more laps until we're gonna be pitting pretty much. But turn 3 is not good. Turn 3 is definitely my enemy right now. I do not like turn 3 at this track whatsoever, but we're kind of holding right here, 28th, 29th-ish. You got the whole pack starting to catch us, so they'll probably catch us here in a lap or two, I'd imagine. Oh, there's a wreck ahead of us. That is massive. Really big wreck. They're all going to be coming to like a stop, try to gain a spot or two if we can. We gained one at least, so that's good, but we're going to be able to pit and make it to the end here on fuel and everything, which is nice. I don't even know what happened. Ken Schrader, but lost it. I don't know if he blew a tire or what happened there. That was really weird, but he just completely lost it there. But I imagine everybody's gonna pit, so we're gonna go get our tires and fuel, and then we'll see where we end up. Hopefully we can stay in about this top 30 spot.
Tires all the way around.
Not a bad pit stop. I will take that. We're out in 18th. People got slowed up a ton there on pit road, and we actually had a clean stop too, which was nice. 17th, let's go. So we're like around where we qualified at, honestly. So like, yeah, we get up in the second, third, and I think they have a little bit more acceleration as soon as we get up in the fourth and stuff is when they start to really drag forward on us, which really sucks. But either way, we're in a pretty good spot to try and finish top 30 now, as I about lose it immediately there. And when my rear tires got worn out there right before the caution came out, my car actually got super tight, which was quite interesting. I was not expecting that. Yeah, that's going to happen when you try and dive bomb me Jimmy Spencer. He's going to get right back on our inside and go fly by me probably, but still, you got a lot of damage for that, as you should have. But we'll see if we can try and... But there's a lot of damaged cars up here now. Kevin Harvick's super damaged in our rearview mirror. Hopefully it's slowed up enough guys, too, to where we can try to take advantage of that. We were good in turn 1 when I hit it right. 3 and 4 is just, like, impossible, I swear. That guy's going to slow up some people. He almost got the wall from that, too. Didn't really mean to get into him at all. It just ended up happening. I ended up, like, pushing hard on the exit there. But 3 and 4 here are just so daggone difficult to keep your car straight and not lose it, or like completely push up the track early. But I think we have about like a second or so on the guys behind us. There's a whole pack, but yeah, we got like a little bit over a second. They're gonna catch me pretty quick, I think, though, because they don't have any traffic in front of them. And if I end up like sliding once or twice, they're gonna be right on my rear bumper. Well, Matt Kenseth at least is starting to catch me. It only took him a lap, but he caught right back up. Oh, he blew up. He literally just blew up in the mirror, and that's going to slow up some people, because or they're going to run him over. Holy crap, that actually is going to cause a caution, I think. I saw a lot of smoke. Yep, the caution is out. That is crazy. We're only going to have a couple laps left here at the end, but I saw Matt Kenseth flying up on us, and then he immediately blew his motor as soon as he got to my bumper there. That's pretty funny, but try and save the tires a little bit here for the restart so I can kind of go hard for a lap or two, because we're only going to have 1 or 2 laps here at the end. I think 2 or 3, honestly. It might go to lap 17 or 18, I'm not sure. But we're in 19th place right now. That's pretty good, but that was a massive crash in the mirror I saw. I don't know who ran into him. Somebody almost is flipping. They're backwards, still almost flipping, and now they're upside down on the fence. Rusty Wallace, unfortunately, I think ran in the back of him. What carnage that made. That was crazy. Absolute massive wreck there. Like 5-6 cars ended up wrecking in that. I don't know, but we're not gonna pit there, obviously. We got 2 laps left here. Gotta try and take advantage of a little bit of my restart, and then we fall off. I didn't get a very good start to begin with. Not as good as we did in the other ones, where I couldn't pull up next to somebody else, but try and hold the bottom here. Ryan Newman's gonna get to my outside. He's been much faster than us all race, but he's been behind me all race because he like got loose and then fell back and stuff like that. Try and get up into his draft. I tried to like move up here slowly, but it wanted to go very quick, and that's not Billy. That is Jeremy Mayfield that was on our inside. We are washing up the track. Dang it, getting the wall a little bit. I need to not fall back too far. We cannot fall outside the top 30 here. All right, that's going to slow him up. Oh, and we're going to the white flag, and they got so slowed up. Let's go. I think that's going to almost guarantee us top 30 now. Perfect. But white flag here. People got really out of whack in this race very easily, it seemed like, when I tapped them. So, good for me in a way, because that helped me out a lot in this race. I definitely have a little bit more speed, I feel like, down the straightaway. If I don't get slowed up by him, because I got slowed up by Kyle Petty there a lot on entry into turn 1. See if we can try to get by Johnny Benson here. Potentially have more of a run. No, he got that draft on the exit. Dang it. All right, we'll finish 26th. That's not terrible. We're 21st in points. We might barely fall back now, but that's pretty good for us. I'm super happy. I think we beat Bobby Hamilton too, so we should get paid. Yes, we did beat him. We got paid out pretty well. $445,000 there. Gordon ends up finishing second. Did he lead any laps is the thing. Where did Mr. Junior finish? He finished still top 10, 6th place. Not bad. He did not lead any laps. Mark Martin, who started first, finished 5th. Gordon did lead 11 laps, so he got the bonus points. That he got 180 points to Junior's 150. So that's a 30-point swing there. It's going to be getting tight here for the points lead late in the season. Up to $1.52 million in the bank. That is fantastic. Love to see that. We're still 21st in points. Pretty good. This is like the best we've done in points all our career so far. Gordon is only 45 behind Dale Jr. Now, he got 30 points there, so he was 75 behind him. I thought around like 77 or so, but I couldn't quite remember because I forgot to look at the beginning of this episode, but I thought I remembered from the last one. But he's only 45 points behind. Junior's led basically this entire season. It's coming down back half of the season now. We're on race 24 of 36, and Gordon is catching up quite quickly. But engine-wise, we have some being repaired and built, chassis repaired and built as well, and cars. Do we want to modify this one for Bristol? The thing is, I'll probably stick with this one. This is definitely our better engine on 14. So if I damage this one, it's not going to be as big of a deal because the durability and stuff and efficiency is much better on 14. So I definitely don't want to use 64. 64 is not very good power. That's just not as good of an engine. So that one just backup just in case. Tire grip, tire wear. Which one do we have on the car right now? We have number 12 on the car. Do I want to keep that for Bristol? We got a 100% one that's basically the same as number 12. So number 12 is actually really good. Maybe I want to change number 10 because that's a little less of a good chassis overall, because that's 100%. The other ones were not 100% and then just barely under or the same as number 10. The 11 might be the same as 10 at 100%. I don't know, but gonna go with number 10 for now, and we'll work from there. And hopefully we don't wreck this car at Bristol, because it's very easy to catch on fire here. I've done it multiple times, and hopefully we don't DNF. We can definitely qualify towards the front. I know that. It's just a matter of, can we race and stay up there? That's the hardest part. Alright, in practice I ran a 15.350, and pole time is a 15.290, I think, by Scott Wimmer. I feel like he always gets pole here for Bristol. It's really odd. Bristol and Martinsville are his tracks. I think he's pretty good at Richmond too. He's really good at qualifying at these short tracks. It's crazy. Oh boy, that got loose. Oh, I ran faster than him. Let's go. I really did not expect to hit that. I guess I just got loose enough for where I was able to get on throttle or something. I don't know. This car is super tight at this track right now, but honestly I'd rather it be super tight here than super loose, just because of how out of whack it gets. But at 220, let's go. Hopefully we can try to lead some laps here.
It's nighttime here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're ready to go racing under the lights. It's the Sharpie 500, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. As usual, 43 cars will start this race, and when they get lined up to take the green, they'll take up more than half the racetrack.
I think the old phrase, rubbing is racing, explains exactly what we're going to see in this one. Tight, fast racing with a lot of bumping and banging for position. Just what these NASCAR fans love to see.
The 199 car looks to turn his luck around in this race.
And trust me, it hasn't been for the lack of effort. Those guys have been working hard all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
Jeff Burton is currently in the top 10 in points.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
Bobby Labonte is looking to maintain his top 10 average finish at the short tracks this year.
Yeah, he's been consistently fast at these tracks so far. Seems to fit his style of driving quite well. A little bumping and banging doesn't bother him one bit.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alright, let's see what we can do to get out front here. There's not a lot of really super fast guys right on our tail either, so that's actually quite interesting. So hopefully we can actually try and get the lead here and maybe stay in it for a little bit. Who knows? I know they usually get faster in the race, but I'm hoping I can just hold this bottom lane, and I don't immediately. Scott Wimmer's getting to my inside. I had to bump him there, try to stay in the lead. I wanted to at least lead a lap. That's 5 bonus points. But we'll see how many laps we can lead, honestly, because there's a fantasy driver right behind us now. And as long as I can literally hug this yellow line, I think that we can hold on to this lead. Because if I just slide up on the exit, that'd be great. But that's what I have to do. I actually have to get up there. Kind of run the middle a little bit. That bottomed out super hard there. That was kind of crazy. Scott Wimmer trying to go to our outside now. If I can get a good enough exit and slide up on the exit, we'll be good. Just kind of hold these guys back right now. See how many laps we can lead. Because if I can lead the most laps too, that'd be crazy. Because I really do not plan on pitting under green here. I really want to wait for a caution, because a caution comes out here a lot. But if I end up back in some traffic where we're getting passed left and right, that's when it's going to get really bad for me. That's when we're going to end up wrecked or something. But if one of these guys dive bomb me into a corner, not going to be a good thing. As I say that, Jeff Purvis goes low. I like gassed it up to try to get him to miss me, and he did miss us. But he got the lead though. That's a little unfortunate. Jeff Purvis out into the lead now. Trying to see if I can catch him. I about lost into that corner. I had to catch the car. Rusty Wallace now in front of us, but we're still third. Still doing very well, which I'm happy with. I'm going too deep into the corner now, trying to keep up with them, which is not going to happen. I need to make very small movements on the straightaway because the car is getting loose in the straightaway. Not a good sign. But it really wants to go back and forth super hard. But hopefully we can try and hold like a top 20 position in this race, I feel like. Because if we do have to pit, that's going to be the downfall of us for sure. Try and come down in front of the fantasy driver, cut him off onto the corner. Just get that bottom rolling. Ricky Craven getting to our outside. Kind of able to hold him off by squeezing him up towards the wall. Don't know if he'll be able to get by us on the outside. Gonna be able to cut him off there on the exit too. Let's go. That's the thing. We're able to, like, just hold some guys back. If we could hold the bottom, that's the main thing, is holding the bottom. Because if we get stuck on the outside, that's when it's going to get really, really bad for us really fast. Don't smack a wall either. Because if I hit the wall and we get really damaged, that's when the car is going to start really underperforming and stuff then. So just keeping the car clean is the biggest thing. We're already on lap 12, which is huge. Left front's getting worn out. Probably both front tires. Yeah, both front tires. I tried to cut him off. That was kind of risky. Had to itch my nose. I got like cat hair on it or something. Leaders are getting away, but that's okay. Gordon ended up getting by us. I don't know where Junior's at. Junior's been really good here in the past too, so Gordon being out here, he's going to be gaining more points on Junior as of right now, at least. We're not even halfway on fuel yet, so we can go a decent bit past halfway. As I say that, it pops up. We can go to about lap 27, 28-ish, something like that. And that will be pretty good. Dang it, smacked the wall. Dang it, smacked the wall again. Need to keep the car clean. It's definitely a little bit damaged now on the right side from hitting the wall. Gotta not come down on the Matt Kenseth, but I need to get down behind him is the thing, and we don't. I smacked the wall again. Please don't be through wide. I need to get down to the bottom. Ricky Rudd, thank you for the hole. We're still 9th. That's not bad. People are going to start pitting here within the next 5 laps or so. And then I'm banking on the caution to come out, because the caution will come out at some point, I feel like. I just don't know when. That's the hardest part, because you can never predict the caution at this track or Martinsville, really. But they usually come out at some point. Well, Martinsville, not as much. Martinsville, they just pit like 5 times each. It's really weird. But this track, like 90% of the time, I feel like there's a caution. And if no caution comes out, we're going to be hurting at the end of our run trying to wait for it. I'm pretty sure we pit on the front stretch like always. I've pitted here under green once, maybe twice ever, and I'm pretty sure it's the front stretch. I do think I went down the wrong pit lane once, and I think I remember that being the back stretch being the wrong one. Dang it, wall. Got sideways into the corner, tried to catch it on the exit. Thank goodness he didn't spin us there. 'Cause I'm like tight but loose. Like the car, when it's unloading, or yeah, it's unloading and trying to go to the back, like, or the front. There's the caution, actually. Wow, that's actually hilarious. We could almost make it the rest of the way, and it just took us out before we hit the line. Okay, that's fine. What ended up being the caution? Somebody blew their motor? Went on the pit lane. What's the caution for? I'm so confused. He's at his pit stall and everything. So that's the weirdest caution I've seen so far, but we're gonna pit here. We're in the top 10. And I imagine everybody's going to pit. If they don't, I would be super shocked here. Gordon's coming down. Maybe some people are pitting on the backstretch. That's my only other guess. And we'll see what we could do here in the oh, dang it. I wanted to change the PSI down because the PSI is up, so that actually might hurt us on this run.
Putting on 4 Goodyear Eagles.
Pretty good stop, a 16.5, and we're stuck. Up, and we're going. Okay. That's okay. We're at least getting out. We are in 22nd now all of a sudden. I think some people didn't pit, though. I honestly think some people did not pit, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't see Bobby Hamilton anywhere in front of us unless he stayed out or something. I hope he did, because if he stayed out, he's going to have to pit. That'd be fantastic. But I really don't know what's going to happen here, because I got 10 more tire pressure than we had previously, and I don't know how the car is going to handle with that 10 extra PSI. Ward, I need to get down here. Need to park it on your nose on entry to hold this bottom lane. We're 22nd right now. We can't lose too many spots, honestly. We honestly cannot lose too much. And I don't really see Bobby Hamilton in the mirror either. So I'm not sure where he's at. Oh, I got sideways and Ward Burton was sending it. He's going to get pinched all the way down there. Bye-bye. I'm getting the wall as well. Dang it. We got nailed in that left side door. That gave us some damage there. I need to try to just hold off as many people as possible. We were all the way up in 10th, which sucks. That we ended up getting that caution. And we fell all the way back this far. I'm really thinking people stayed out there, but I'm really not sure at all. But if I start seeing people pit here at some point, then that will confirm that some people stayed out, and we should move up some spots. But I don't know if they did. Maybe we just had a terrible stop and we got stuck in our stall. Oh my goodness, I'm so loose now. Oh boy, that's not a good sign. Because I was super loose down that straightaway. Like, I'm still really tight in the corners, but I was like super loose on the straights. It's like the banking part, I'm fine on. The flat on the straightaways, not fine on. Like, I need to have the car pointed so straight when I let off the steering and I'm on the throttle. Because if I'm not, I'm going to be all over the place. But hey, we got to finish top 30 here so we can get paid. And these laps are going to go by quick, so I really need to try and hold these guys off so we don't lose spots. Maybe the leader will start catching some of these guys and putting them a lap down in case there's another caution or something. I don't know. I don't know if another caution will happen. I feel like it usually happens during the pit cycle. Either people coming out of the pits, going into the pits, stuff like that. Jeff Burton getting to our outside. That's not great. Trying to hold him off the best we can. He's going to get by us. Man, if they can pass me on the outside, that's dangerous because I can't really defend that very well because I can't go up there and block it or I'm just going to get past in the bottom. I just have to get up in front of them on the straights. We got Junior right behind us now. That's not good. He's fast. I'm just trying to hold my position. Don't get under me. Oh, he's going to get under me. No. I got to get down behind him. It may have looked like I was trying to wreck him. I was just trying to get down behind him. It was just good timing when he actually passed because sometimes they'll like check up last second and I won't get behind him. Dang it, I overshot that corner. We're not going to finish top 30 in this race. There's no shot. I'm all over the place now. Oh yeah, the extra tire pressure is really hurting me, I feel like. Very much so. Oh, and that's the one. That's going to be a caution, I think. Nope, no caution. This is why we don't bring our best equipment here. Because of stuff like that happening. I hit the wall and it brought me down to like 0 miles an hour. Oh yeah, that car is cooked now. And we're gonna not be feeling good these last handful of laps. Because the car is already a little loose and it's gonna get even looser now. But yeah, we're holding up everybody. We're already not in the top 30. We're not gonna get paid out for this race, unfortunately. Which is, oh actually, I think it might be an average finish of 30th, I think. Could be wrong, but I think it is. So, honestly, we still finish the best we can. If we're ahead of Bobby Hamilton, that's the main thing. I don't know if we are, though. I don't really see him in the mirror, which is the bad thing. I feel like he's one of the ones that stayed out or something like that. We lost a spot to him in the pits. I don't know where he started at in this race. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. That's going to be a caution. Nope, I thought I was going around. Oh my god, my bumper is hanging. My trunk bumper is like hanging there, and my car has no grip anymore. My car has 0 grip. I still don't see Bobby Hamilton, and that's going to be a caution. Like, I get the wall, and I can't do anything about that. Oh my, they're on fire. We're on fire. We're on fire now. Jeez, I hate Bristol. I love and hate it. It's a freaking struggle. Like, there's nothing I can do when we get that much damage. Our car has 0 grip in it, so we're gonna finish just about last now, and that really sucks. Yeah, that was abysmal. We got $40,000 for that, and I feel like the running order got completely messed up because of that caution too. Bobby Hamilton ended up in 23rd. I don't know how that happened. Who ended up winning this thing? Bobby Labonte, Shane Hall, people that were around me, behind me when the wreck happened. I don't understand how that happens. Todd Bodine, Stewart might have been somewhat up there. Junior, he definitely was not up there. Where is Rusty Wallace? Was up there earlier. He got 9th. Where's some other people? A lot of these guys, Gordon back in 17th, like they got so screwed out of that. But hey, at least we led some laps. I'm happy about that. We finished 42nd. Really? This guy blew his engine, and he finished 10 laps down with me. I'm so mad that we both ran out the same lap. We led 5 laps at least, got 5 bonus points, so we did get more points than Steve Park at least, but man, that's super frustrating. At least we got paid in the first race because we lost some money there. We're at 1.38 million now. How damaged did that car get? Conditions 96, 91. Not terrible, honestly. I thought it would have been much worse, so that is okay. We're going on to Darlington next. Next episode will be Darlington and Richmond. We won Richmond last year. One of the 2 races there. I think it was the later one in the season, but we've won Richmond before on straight speed. Like, we are fast there, so I'm excited about that. Darlington's a real tough one, so I'm just gonna do the best we can there, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.